Hi guys, welcome to Derium's channel. I decided that I wanted to do a fun little quiz for you guys, a flavor text quiz. These are going to be all Sun and Moon Guardians Rising, I believe, cards, so that'll help you narrow it down. I'm going to give you the flavor text, and I'm going to give you a couple hints, and then I'm going to let you know which Pokemon it is. Alright, so let's get started. The first Pokemon, it loves working out. As it gazes at its muscles, which continue to swell day by day, it becomes more and more dedicated to its training. So this Pokemon is obviously a very muscly Pokemon, loves to work out, but also smaller than you might think. Not too large, not too small, but definitely small. Alright, and the answer to this one is Machop. It's pretty funny. I was not expecting this to come from Machop. Such a tiny little guy loves to stare at his muscles all day long. On to the next. We have this Pokemon. It says it's considered to be a good Pokemon for beginners because of its friendliness, but its disposition grows rougher as it grows up. That is a hint in itself, rougher. This Pokemon is also probably a good Pokemon that you would want to have as a pet, that kind of thing. A fuzzy little guy. Okay. And the answer is Rockruff. Here he is. It's not going to focus. Alright, number 3, we have the spirit it absorbs fuel its baleful fire. It hangs around hospitals waiting for people to pass on. So, this is a spooky guy, for sure, hanging out in hospitals. He has a element to him that is very warm. And he can be a fire type, or a psychic type, or a ghost type. Any of these kinds of Pokemon. Alright, and the answer is Lampent. Who knew Lampent was so savage? Honestly. Alright, next. This one's pretty funny. I'm pretty excited about this one. Even though its body is extremely skinny, it is blindingly fast when catching its prey. So this is a grass Pokemon. You probably wouldn't expect this Pokemon to have prey so much as you would expect it to be prey. What else can I say? There's not really much else to say about this guy. He's pretty goofy. That's a good one. Alright, and the answer is Bellsprout. Imagine him preying on anybody. There's no way. Alright, next. This one's pretty tough. I was shocked when I read this one, so be ready for it. Their ribbon-like feelers increase their psychic power. They're always staring at something. So, this could be a Pokemon with ribbons, maybe? But it could also not be a Pokemon with ribbons. It seems to be something a little bit spooky, maybe a psychic type, because it's always staring at you. Alright, and the answer to this one is Gothita. What? Gothita does not have ribbons or feelers anywhere on her. I don't know what this flavor text even is talking about. Alright, next we have another Pokemon. This is question number 6. They don't like to reveal themselves in front of people. They live quietly in packs deep in the mountains. This one's a little obscure. I guess you have to kind of think about them living deep in the mountains, maybe at nighttime. This Pokemon is pretty cute. Pretty cute. Fairy type. Alright, and the answer is Clefable. Look how cute that art is. She's just hanging out. Alright, this one is number 7, I believe. 7. It uses special mucus to close the wounds of injured Pokemon. The reason for this behavior remains unknown. So, this is a spooky guy, but it might not be spooky. He is mysterious, but he also is kind of cute. And if you think about how it cares for the other Pokemon, that might give you a good hint too. All right, and the answer to this one is, gosh, Alomomola. Alama. There she is. Evolves from Love Disc. Or no, Love Disc evolves into... They don't evolve into each other? Dang. Never mind. Alright. Number 8. We have... When it finds others of its kind, they all stick together. When enough of them have collected, the mass resembles a cumulonimbus cloud. This Pokemon is a fairy type. It's pretty cute, a little fluffy guy. Think about what clouds look like, maybe, what cumulonimbus clouds look like. Maybe a little bit like cotton. There's Cottony here. Alright, and next we have hot days cause its body to melt. It can be restored by freezing it, but the process leaves its body slightly warped. So this is an ice Pokemon, as you might have been able to guess. An ice Pokemon that you may think that would melt. Something maybe related to a food that might melt when you eat it, possibly. Alright, and the answer is Vanillish. Look at him, little ice cream cone. Alright, last but not least, we have one single card left. And it says, it burns its bodily fluids to create a poisonous gas. When its enemies become disoriented from inhaling the gas, it attacks them. This Pokemon is pretty small. He's a little guy. He is black. Also, his color is black, and he has a red stripe. And he is a reptile, if you will. So land it. Thank you guys for joining me for a fun little Pokemon flavor text quiz. I had a good time sharing all my favorite flavor texts from Sun and Moon Guardians Rising with you. Hope to see you guys next time. Bye!
Willing to watch another video of ours? Go ahead and click right here. Do you want to see a Pokemon booster box opened every single day? Then check out our second channel right here. Do you have a bunch of bulk Pokemon cards just sitting around? Think about trading them in our online store for a sealed booster box. And as always, be awesome. Click that subscribe button.